So you want to be more chic. Cat quote sources, go. First up, probably the mother of chic right now, Cierras O'Day. Go and watch her video. I shall link it in the description. My second source is Alex Consani. I'm going to get there. You'll see why in a minute.
Oh, because it's kind of giving Mona Lisa. It's kind of giving, woo!
Anyways, let's Google what chic means. Chic means elegantly and stylishly fashionable. I can't lie. If you're asking me, I think the definition of chic is this video. The fact that I've named it one word, chic in itself. The word chic looks chic. Those four girls, those four letters next to each other, they know what they're talking about. And especially at the moment, we really are seeing the rise of the word chic and fab, which some brands, especially Miu Miu at the moment, their whole recent collections, and I feel like they've really clung onto this word at the moment. Rightly so, but you may think, despite the appearance of me looking quite preppy today, you may think chic is about preppiness, slick back hair, clean. I'm here to tell you chic is the in fact opposite of that. Y'all getting confused, and trust me, the definition I agree more with is coming up in just a sec. Kat put on video, sorry, that was too loud. Kat put on video on screen of Alex Consani's definition of what chic is and then say why I agree with it. Go.
You could ban one word from Fashion Week chat.
Chic, babe, because no one knows how to do it. Clearly, no shade to these girls, but no one's doing chic the way it needs to be done. Like, chic is not just wearing jeans and a t-shirt, sis. I'm sorry. It's not. Chic is like elegant in a way that's like not normal, in my opinion. I don't know the definition, so y'all could let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm tired of hearing it. I don't want to be called chic anymore. I want to be called fab and the rest.
So, according to that video, fab is the new chic. Let's break it down. Now, if we see the rise in chic in the past 90 days and the word fab in the last 90 days, there is in fact a mirroring upward line, the x-axis, if you will. Listen, I must put a disclaimer. Your girl was a drama student. She was a music student, okay? I did in fact fail foundation maths with a tutor, paid tutor, but you know, you dim some, you lose some. Now, I wanted to do the past 90 days because I feel like the chic and the fab words is quite recent, to be honest. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just not on chic internet. But I'm telling you, give it another 6 months. Come back, check trends on Google, and my point will be proven. Now, I would say being chic kind of means being effortlessly cool, which in turn means you're definitely not ethnically cool. What did I say? Ethnically cool. What did I say? I can't remember. Effortlessly cool. There we go. Like when you have to be effortlessly cool, you actually are kind of doing the most. For example, I will be on a night out, which is definitely not a crazy night out, but I'll be out and it will be nighttime, and I'll whip out my vintage card reader, card little thingy. I whip out my vintage little box that I keep jewelry in my handbag. Meanwhile, people are probably thinking, oh, so chic. Like, definitely that wasn't planned. Little do they know, I've literally been saving vintage card holders on Pinterest for the past year and have searched the internet high and low to find one I like being chic and being this effortlessly cool comes a lot with not being so nonchalant. Now, let's talk about the word nonchalant for a minute. Now, I was out recently and I said to one of my friends, I think I'm nonchalant because I say my Instagram is pretty nonchalant. My clothes, like, I feel like I'm pretty nonchalant. Now, the truth is, this has come, you know what? No, I'm not going to get into nitty gritty of it, but it's from someone who is the definition of nonchalant, okay? And they said the fact that I said I'm nonchalant means I'm very much the opposite. Are you following me? Double entendre, if you will. But speaking of nonchalant or chic, whatever you want to call it, let's get into some people that I think are chic. I also didn't want to do proper mainstream media people. I mean, some of them you would debate definitely are, but the people that I've chosen purposefully are all for very different vibes, very different people, outwardly appearance especially. And I want you to remember that chic doesn't need to be this one linear line of things, okay? So the first person I've written down is Gabriette. Now, let's not forget attitude. I feel like chicness definitely isn't about clothes. It's about how you wear them, the vibe. And honestly, Gabriette just has this confidence in everything she wears. I feel like if you can pull off ugly eyebrows and still look sexy, she knows what looks good on her. Like a lot of dark colours, and I'd say one thing that plays into being chic is knowing your tings, you know? The next person that is, in fact, probably, in my opinion, the mother of chic, Cierras O'Day. Now, I've loved her since I mean, only a couple years ago since she got married, her wedding videos all over TikTok. And that's how I first found her, because I thought, oh my goodness, there is a woman so pretty and beautiful and really feminine with a unibrow. Don't know if you can see, but I have one too. And this is something, not to get deep, but I was really for a few years struggling to find the balance between like being like I can feel girly when I have a unibrow, because naturally I wouldn't say I'm very girly. Pick me, choose me, but yeah, so that's why I followed her in the first place, and since then she's only been getting more and more dapper. The only explanation, or whatever the word is that I need to be using right now for why I love her so much, is Kat, just put the photos of her on screen. It can't be explained. I've tried to put it into words, but I just honestly can't explain the sheen that she has. But all I am going to say, this one thing: people with unibrows have a connection with each other, okay? It's just innately there. You get it or you don't. And if you do get it, if you're one of those people watching this that has a unibrow, then do let me know, because I don't doubt that we would probably be friends. It's just a different connection. It's like when you're in another country where no one speaks English and you only speak English, and then you hear another person speaking English and you just go, you're automatically friends. So, not saying Cierras my friend or anything, but she did in fact reply to my comment, so I'm gonna take what I can get. Now, next up, Leye B on Instagram. Now, I didn't actually realize, but I had a couple pics in mind for this video saved beforehand, and literally 2 nights ago on Instagram I found her and I was like, oh my gosh, who's this girl? She's gonna be like, this is what I'm talking about, perfect for my chic video. And I literally put 2 and 2 together 2 nights ago that she is the same person that I had saved on my phone, and I have literally been obsessed with her ever since I found her account, literally two days ago. Okay, 48 hours is a long time in cat world. Time to reapply my lip balm, don't you think? Actually, this is going to come up later in the video. Okay, let's watch and learn. I hope you took notes for that, because you're going to need them. But yes, a literal icon, and she does chic in, I would say, like a very casual way. And if I was to like put my style down to any people that I mentioned in this video, hers would definitely be like my number one place where I could feel like I would wear what she wears. Let's talk about my top for a sec. I got it off Whatnot from this really lovely girl, and I brought a few things from her. Yeah, I got this top, really cool. Let's do a try on haul. Love. Okay, next up we've got the Olsen twins, and you want to know what the most chic thing is about them? It's the fact that they don't even have social media. And I even googled this to check, and they don't have social media, and that is chic in itself. Listen, we all know they got a trap account somewhere. They do. Anyways, I feel like the Olsen twins, I've seen a lot of videos of them recently. Like, my algorithm on TikTok, I don't even scroll on TikTok, so that actually was a lie. But like, when I used to scroll on TikTok last year, they came up a lot. Not only them now, but also when they were younger. So I feel like we can still draw inspiration from them now and when they were younger. But I do wish they had Instagram. That is the only thing I will say. But I feel like they get the balance perfect between this is probably why I resonate with it, because I do feel like in my life I've kind of not struggled is such an extra word to be using in this context, but between feeling girly and pretty and feminine and still being, the word tomboy honestly makes me sound like a pick-me girl, but like just finding the balance. And I feel like the way they dress is such the balance between, like, they can be 2 boss babes and still be wearing trousers, and they don't need to wear a dress, But anyways, as Kansani said,
chic is like elegant in a way that's like not normal, in my opinion. I don't know the definition, so y'all could let me know if I'm wrong.
Speaking of not normal or less conventional, let's say, I want to talk about a couple things that I feel like are chic in my world, in my version. And let's start off first with this girl that I followed for the longest time called Ava. And she is just, I've literally said this in another one of my videos, but like the definition of what being a creative means in their soul. Like, not to get deep, yeah, and I'm not trying to get deep, but she just embodies this, like, why did I say embody? That's such a big word for me. She just gets the balance right, okay? I could honestly talk about her and all her weird Instagram posts that I've tried to recreate of me like doing all these weird arty things that never made it to my Instagram. It's kind of like she strikes the balance between is she crazy or is she an artist? And that is a perfect balance.
I don't think the layout makes much sense, but I quite like that. I think that some things are really chic. Like this bottle of vinegar is very cool, very chic.
Now, I have a list of bullet points. I'm going to run through these real quick. This video is so much longer than what I think. I honestly had a couple bullet points and I have really been rambling on and on and on. So I'm going to just run through these real quick and you can tell me if you think they're chic or you disagree or you agree. Let's go. Side parting or messy hair or like plaits with random clips in and random places. I love how this looks. Next up, beads. I feel like that, I mean, we've had a couple of people say like beads are definitely going to be a thing this year, but more specifically, the vintage Chloe beaded bags. All over my Pinterest right now. Obsessed. Beautiful. Keep it for your kids. Bead bag. There we go. Next one, leaving likes on your Instagram. Please, can we leave that in 2024? Why are we still bringing that into 2025? And actually, no, I'm not going to call them out. I'm going to be nice. Someone I know, sometimes I see them and they go, oh my gosh, like I posted this photo or like whatever and I lost 2 followers. How the heck are you going to say you lost 2 followers? What does that mean to you? Look at this world we live in. Look at this life, how beautiful it is. And you're stressed about what? 2 people that you don't even follow back? Please, don't count your followers. I don't know how many I have. I have genuinely never checked my Instagram following. God, I have 1701. Like, no. And you know what? It makes me happy. I don't even know what my point was, but honestly, just stop counting stop turning your likes off. No one other than you cares. Don't have shame. Okay, on to next. Lola from Charlie and Lola. Need I say anymore? While we're talking about cartoons, most well mentioned this babe. Swaggy as ever. Big part of my childhood, that's for sure. Next one, using emojis out of context, which I'm literally the queen of. And honestly, everyone in my life, they all use emojis out of context now because of me. Hey, maybe I'm big-headed thinking that, but I'm just telling you the truth. Using emojis out of context is the funniest thing. Okay, on to the next. The fact that I use my lipstick for my whole face. Quick story time. When I was in London, okay, actually, I have the different things that I use for my makeup on written down because I was like, I'm not going to be able to remember all of this and I'm definitely going to miss it off if I just try and remember it. So here's what I've written down. I feel a little bit vulnerable, actually. Can you not look at me? Story time. When I was in London recently, I used my Too Faced cream bronzer and Clinique black honey lip for a full face of makeup. Put the bronzer on my brows, ridge of my nose, lip liner, and made into freckles and contour. And then the Clinique, I put a bit under my eyes to I think I meant accentuate the redness almost. Put it a bit on my eyelid, on the bit of my nose as blush and on my lip. I did a full face with them 2 things. And that's chic, honey. That is chic. Next one. Wearing pointy shoes to the airport. Can never be me. I'm comfort. Actually, while we're here about talking about airports, can I add another one to the list? You know what's not chic? No, wait. Yeah, you know what is chic? A bad passport photo. I'm only saying this because I'm jealous that my passport photo has literally looked like I have committed some heinous crime, perhaps. But listen, people that get the best passport photos ever taken, to me that is absolutely ludicrous. I'm using so many big words in this video, but listen, that to me is crazy because you're telling me you're going to be looking like that. And let's be real, okay, let's be real. All the airport security men are always hot. That is a fact. And you don't get the job if you're ugly, I'm afraid. So you're going to be rocking up to France with a passport photo, looking like you're a supermodel from the 90s. Meanwhile, your head's turning your tracksuit bottoms. Okay, I'm saying only have a good passport photo if you wear heels to the airport because that's crazy on another level.
Can I be honest? Like, I'm trying to roast myself. I look chic. This is cute.
Next one, no nails / short nails. Sorry, it looks better. I don't know what to say. It just looks better. It looks chic, actually. I actually do want to be a long nail girl, okay? I did kind of lie, but I've got big man hands, if you can't tell. Do you like that? So yeah, that's basically why I'm probably just jealous of you girls with pretty hands. That is honestly probably it. Also, side note, I was trying to, because I needed to gather my information before this video, okay? So I've got most of the photos I think that I'm using for this video already. And can we talk about nails? Because I was trying to find pictures of nails to put on screen. And when I say, okay, not to be dramatic, but I got a literal shiver down my spine when I went on Pinterest and Googled nails. All those little fingers on a screen was crazy. If you Google nails and you like scroll through nails, that is crazy. I honestly feel like it was a phobia. So I actually can't even bring myself to find photos to put on screen. Oh, next, knee-high socks. Mother, again, Sierra O'Day, the queen of this. Chic as anything.
If you guys shared any of these icons with me, or maybe you have different icons, comment them below. Give me like top 3, top 5. Maybe you just have one. Maybe it's me.
Magazines, not just having them, but reading them. Now in my house, sorry, our house, we have magazines honestly everywhere and all inaccessible places so that we actually do read the magazines that we get. Although we're both dyslexic, we both try our hardest. A lot of picture looking, but you know, still, nothing is less chic than having literature and not reading it. That is not giving chic. Next one, having a trap phone. Again, just something I have. Next one, being genuinely nice. Like genuinely nice.
What's a compliment you've never forgotten about?
A compliment I've never forgotten about is someone said that I have a kind soul. That's sweet. I'm like, oh my gosh, period. Because I feel like a lot of people in this industry can be very tainted, you know? And I think hearing that I'm nice makes me feel very good because that's all it takes is just being nice. People are too serious, period.
But you are so nice.
Oh, thank you.
When I hear people say catching flights, not feelings, not sure why, it just makes me laugh. Or when people say quotes like, I chase, not attract, just sounds better. Now, like I mentioned earlier, sorry I'm being so sassy in this video. I just feel like talking about being chic, I kind of need to be a little bit sassy, do you know what I mean? So excuse that. But like I mentioned earlier, the absolute definition of being chic to me, if you didn't notice from the 4 people that I put on screen earlier that when I was talking about them, and yes, I'm counting the twins as one person because why would you not? And 3 out of the 4/5 people all either have unibrows, ugly brows, or bleach brows. I don't know. Do with that what you will. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this chic video. My next video, I am going to in fact be doing trend predictions. Yeah, so watch it basically. But in the meantime, I want to know what random things or people, maybe more like unconventionally chic things or people, not like, I don't know, who's the definition of chic? I don't know, someone boring probably, but unconventional definitions of chic. Also, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to me and my username, which I hate to say out loud because it's awfully embarrassing. Go and follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok because doesn't every person trying to make it on the internet want you to follow them on Instagram? I don't know. Okay, that's me done. Enough chitter chatter. Love you. I'm not going to go up to the camera anymore. Yeah, I've decided that as well because I used to end it like that. Bye. But you know, it's a lot of effort to be moving my arms like that sometimes, so yeah, I'm just going to end it here. Oh, look. Not planned, I promise. This diva is with me. Where should I stick her? I know. Look, I have a sticker of my videos that I'm going to do. The first one was iconic versus doing too much, which you've obviously already watched because that was my previous video. And now this one is chic. And the next one is spring trends. And then the one after that is a complete surprise. And I've put a photo of me on there. Me. Over and out.